where do you think the current market is at, and what do you see the market doing in the next few years?
Well, man, you know, we got so many things coming to the city of Atlanta. It's very, I say, construction is the way to go, because like you guys preaching about, you know, creating your own comps, you know, being able to, you set up yourself when you can build. And, you know, if you go buy a certain amount of land, you can just build the whole subdivision or just do however you want to do. And that's, to me, the way to go, because land is land. It's plenty of land out here. You know, it's a lot of opportunities. It's just about finding the right deals. And that's the biggest part, if you ask me about anything, finding the right deals in construction, budgeting, and, you know, relationships.
Yeah. I know you got a property right now, man, on Rockwell. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that, because I know before we kind of got into our conversation, you said it's been on the market for 90 days. What do you contribute the wait time to, and then what's a learning lesson that you can learn from the one that you're doing right now?
Man, well over 90 days, currently under contract, looking to get this thing closed out. What I would do different on this property is I had the property too long, man. we dealing with a property I had for over two years, right? And just, you know, when you have a property that long and you're dealing with lenders and you're dealing with, you know, you got holding costs. These are things that you got to account for. We started out, the property didn't appraise for what we needed to appraise for. So we're dealing with that issue. We were in a gentrifying neighborhood, so everybody loved the home. They were just unsure about the neighborhood. So we're dealing with that. You definitely don't want to be the first one to be in a neighborhood with a certain amount of experience. This is my second new construction, so, you know, to be over 100 days, you know, I'm in it. Like, I'm in the ugly side. The people that, you know, if you know me, mindset is something I really preach about, but everything been tested. You know what I mean? I'm stretched all the way to the max on this one, and it's just what it is. It's part of being in the business. This the real shit.
How do you, I've been there too, man, because real estate is up and down, mm-hmm. and I'm always curious to understand the mindset of other investors, builders. When you in a property, you know you've been in it too long, of course you're gonna learn and reevaluate like what you could have done differently, mm-hmm. but how do you deal with the emotional stress? I don't know if emotional stress is right, but how do you deal with the day-to-day stress that comes along with this shit?
It's emotional, man. Like, you want to see a grown man cry with the ugly face? It's very emotional, man. Just dealing with it, man. Just, you know, keeping my faith and praying about it, man. And talking to my wife, my spouse, that's my partner. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on, we both holding each other up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how this has been working out for us around this time around. Now, mind you, when I met my wife, I was basically living out of my car, homeless.
Oh, wow.
So she's seen me from at that point when the market crashed to turn around to where we bought the house that she wanted, her dream home, and that's where we are right now. You see what I'm saying? So she's seen me come from zero all the way to where we are now, but now we're back facing a huge challenge, and we've been here before.
Yeah.
So now it's talking about like how do we get through it? Because we know we're gonna get through it. It's just about how and what's the next step.
Man, let's dig a little deeper on that, man. How long you and your wife been together?
Been together 15 years.
15 years.
Yep.
So that's a blessing within itself to be with somebody that's been there from day one to help you elevate and go up. Mm-hmm. Because I have, you know, me and my wife, we've been together 20 years.
Okay.
Like, we started from the bottom with zero, struggling,
yep.
facing foreclosure, the whole nine. Mm-hmm. My question is, man, because me and my wife, we go through, like, anything I'm going through, she going through, and vice versa.
Right.
How do you balance that, man, with kids and business going up, you having a bad year? How do you balance that with your wife, man?
Man, it's really about, the biggest part with me and my wife is, and I feel like anybody, any man or woman, when you have a spouse and you're in business, my wife, she wears several hats. She's an accountant. She's a real estate agent to help me. She became in 2012 to assist me with all my endeavors in real estate. And now she's looking to add another step to her, add another hat, or add another level to her real estate endeavors. And she wants to now become an appraiser, because now we've been getting challenges with all our deals on appraisals.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, well, let me see if I can work on that side. And, so I really got a team, like a real partner, what I'm saying, that's in it. Now, don't get it twisted. It get ugly, but we've been here before. See, when you got somebody that you've been there before with, it's almost like, okay, we've been here before. Again, we got to figure this shit out together. We got to put our heads down. We got to really, tap in and do what's necessary to get out of it. And that's kind of like, that's why when people talk, you hear all the highs. Oh, I got this check. Oh, I'm a millionaire. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. Oh, that's all cool. But right now, where we at, we in this shit. Like it ain't where everybody. Put it like this: where we being tested at right now, it's going to be set up for something that's much bigger. So once we get through, this is what we know, that what's coming on the other side is going to be much bigger.
Yeah, that's normally how it works, man.
Yeah.
With me, I'll share this real quick. And my wife, it took a long time for us to learn how to really work together, man. When I say a long time, like a long time, it took several years. At one point, we couldn't even really work together. Mm-hmm. We just now started to learn how to work together over the last couple years, man. Mm-hmm. And it's not easy.
Oh,
it's not easy, man.
Not at all. The communication side is the biggest part. You know what I mean? For us, it's the communication. If we it gotta be some full transparency there.
Ooh, damn.
Full transparency, because if it's not, that's all my wife is asking for, full transparency. Like, let me know what's going on early so I can be prepared, because she's the thinker, she's overthinker. So, when it comes to that, it's just the full transparency. Like, yo, this is the situation where we at right now, and now we got to put our heads together and see how we can figure it out.